All right, so it's been a really interesting, really stressful couple days. We were into Tehachapi and looking at the weather in the Sierra. The mountains are just getting a ton of snow, and really to be comfortable and safe, we felt the need to get like winter hiking gear. And that's just not something we wanted to invest in, and we didn't really want to get up into the Sierra and be miserable. So we instead decided to flip up to Ashland, Oregon. We rented a car, drove up here, met up with Echo and Zach, aka Iron Man, who we've been hiking with since the border. And we are hiking southbound now, and we're still gonna hit snow. Like, it's still really snowy in Northern California, but overall the elevation isn't as extreme, and we feel a lot safer and more comfortable doing it this way. Hopefully it'll work out. We'll hike south all the way to, where we were, and then flip back up and finish the trail later in the summer going northbound from Ashland back to the Canadian border. So yeah, pretty exciting. Really glad to be on the trail again. Really glad that we made a decision and we don't have to worry about that anymore. It's really gorgeous up here. It's really cool to be in trees, and even with the rainy weather and everything, it's like magical to be in the forest. It's so sick. We're loving every bit of it. So we just crossed the Oregon-California border. We hiked the miles, I don't know how many miles. We only did like 10 miles today. In the snow, it's like all of today was just snow and going uphill and trying to navigate around everything. And but we did it, got through the snow. And we're heading down a little bit in elevation, so spirits are high right now. And hopefully we're actually not really sure what we're gonna do, if we're gonna be able to camp at lower elevation or if we're gonna be able to get up and over the next little mountain range before we get into Syad. A couple of the guys we're hiking with are running a little low on food, so we gotta make a decision here pretty quick. It's a good day. Today's Margo and I's 5-year anniversary. 5-year wedding anniversary. We've been together 10 years, so pretty cool that we were able to celebrate that together out here. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get into Syad and resupply and figure out our next move. Made it into Syad Valley last night. We were able to do a bigger day yesterday because we were able to drop in elevation and get out of the snow and just hit the real trail. So we got into Syad, stayed at a soon-to-be hostel. Talked to the lady, her name is Rachel. She's starting it up. She wasn't expecting hikers really until June, because June, July is when most people going northbound get up this way. But she was super accommodating, even though they weren't open yet. She let us camp there, and it's gonna be like a tavern restaurant deal once it gets up and running, so that'll be super cool in the future. We've got some rain and snow really at higher elevations coming in this weekend, tonight and tomorrow, maybe even into Monday. So we are opting to do a road walk to Etna instead of going through the mountains. The snow up there is probably doable, like it's not really that big of a deal, but getting snowed on, you know, increases the risk factor. And we just decided to do the road walk. It's about the same amount of miles and it stays down in elevation. So we have a better chance of, I guess, at least enjoying the time, and we can do the road walk in overall less time. So we're doing that, and then gonna plan out our next move. Just a crazy year. There's so much snow on the trail. There's so much like wet weather throughout. So it's I don't know. I think someone used the word gut punch. I think is a good way to describe it. There's not really a lot of good options right now, so we're trying to make the best of it and get in as many miles as we can.